Hello, everyone. This is Nicholas Acosta, and welcome back. I'm going to be talking about my digital detox, actually, my social media detox. I'm gonna explain. Um, I'm gonna talk about this because I was supposed to be. The project was about digital detoxing, but I couldn't give up technology all the way. I couldn't do a full digital detox due to my visual impairment. So I'm going to talk about what my experience was like. I'm going to talk about what devices I gave up, the dates the dates of my detox, and I'm going to talk about what devices I had to use. I'm going to talk about what social media I gave up. So, I started my detox on April 2nd, 2018. And it worked out great because we were off from college on Easter break, spring break, whatever you want to call it. And so I was able to start on April 2nd the last day, I ended my detox on April 8th. So it wasn't that bad. I wasn't craving social media. I was using Facebook, Twitter, Skype, Instagram, Snapchat every day. And I felt like it was taking up a lot of my time. I felt like I wasn't getting my homework done. I wasn't getting my homework done. As soon as I got home from school, I was doing other things. I was on social media. But we are working on a digital detox research paper in class right now, and we had to take part in this detox over the break. So I decided to give up Facebook, Twitter, and Skype, Instagram, Snapchat, basically all the social media that I use for a week. And this made me feel wonderful. I was able to go outside more. I was able to interact face to face with people. I wasn't on the computer interacting with people. I was able to do it face to face. Now, I'm going to talk about why I wasn't able to do a digital detox. Being that I'm visually impaired, there is certain technology that I need to use. And so the only technology that I gave up was the iPad and my Windows PC, because I was able to, access the social media websites on these devices. But I'm not going to say that I didn't have social media on the phone, but I was able to restrict myself from using those apps. But whenever I needed to use social media, I would either use the iPad or the Windows laptop to access my social media accounts. So I gave that up. Now I also use a Mac. I also use an Apple Watch. I couldn't give those devices up. Now I'm going to tell you why I couldn't give the iPhone up. Because the iPhone I use for reading, listening to music, listening to documentaries on YouTube. Top of the hour. Sorry about that. That was my computer talking. I had to... I couldn't give up my iPhone. I also use it as a dictionary for doing research. So that's a device that I need to use, that I'm required to use at all times. So Why didn't I give up the Apple Watch? Well, the Apple Watch I use for fitness. I use it to track my steps. I use it to talk on the phone. I use it to check my email. Now, I couldn't give up my email. I don't really consider email to be a part of social media. It probably is, but I need to check my email daily. Now, I also gave up texting, so I couldn't text anyone for a week. And I had to think of a punishment if I violated this contract, this agreement, this whatever you want to call it. If I violated this detox, how would I punish myself? Now, this is gonna sound a bit extreme, but I said that I would delete my social media. Did that really happen? No. But the reason why I said that I would do this was so that this will motivate me enough to stick to my plan. So I noticed that the first day I started the detox, I actually slipped, I cheated, and I sent a text message until my friend calls me and tells me that she was holding me accountable. She's like, "Aren't you not supposed to be texting in the middle of your detox?" I'm like, "Yeah, thank you for letting me know." So we've been, we would, if we had to talk, she called me on the phone. Unfortunately, we weren't able to spend time together because she doesn't live in New York. So we had to talk to each other on the phone. Now, I had to also talk about a way that I would reward myself after the detox. If I did everything the proper way, if I followed my plan, how would I reward myself? By being able to sit here and talk about it on my YouTube channel and let the world know, let my subscribers know that whether you do a digital detox or a social media detox is not that bad. It's not that bad. You learn to put your devices down, whether that's for a day or two, whether that's 3 to 5 days, whether that's a whole week. You learn to put your devices down and you learn to interact face to face. And that was my goal, to see if I can handle it. And I was able to handle it. So, of course I had a busy week ahead of me. I had a few doctor's appointments, but I kept myself busy. I was able to get homework done, do a lot of reading. We're currently reading the narrative of the life of Frederick Douglass in class, but then we also had to pick out another book to read over the vacation. And so I started reading Incidents in the Life of a Slave Girl by Harriet Ann Jacobs. And right now I'm only on chapter 2 as I'm recording this video. I'm only on chapter 2 so far. So I'm basically going to be comparing Frederick Douglass and in the incidents in the life of a slave girl. I'm going to be comparing those two books, and then I'm going to be I'm probably going to be either writing an essay about it or talking about it. I don't know yet. If my professor wants me to write about it, then I'll write about it. So I did a lot of reading, a lot of homework, a few doctor's appointments. I also hung out with my mother. We went out to a few restaurants, and I listened to music, and I spoke to my girlfriend. So I had a busy week, but this really, really motivated me. I wasn't procrastinating that much. Being able to take part in this paper was a learning experience for me. I learned so much, and let me tell you something, social media isn't perfect. It's not perfect. And I'm encouraging all of my subscribers and everyone who's going to be listening to this video. Try it. Try doing a social media detox. It's not that bad. Everyone that I know is on social media. During my break, I went to Yankee Stadium. And my uncle he spends his life on social media. He spends his life on Facebook, doing Facebook Live videos, posting photos. We were in the middle of listening to the game, and he was actually live. He was taping the game. He was doing a live video of the game. Sit down, listen to the game. You didn't come to be on social media the whole time. My mother was listening to the game. She wasn't on social media. I left my devices at home. The only device I took was my Apple Watch. But I left the phone at home. Normally I take the phone, but being that I was with my mother, I left the phone at home. I don't need to be on social media. I'm in the middle of a detox, and I don't want anything to do with social media until this detox is over. So, I really, really enjoyed this Facebook detox, and this is why I decided to do this video and share it with all of you today, because detoxing from social media is wonderful. And also, a lot of people spend their whole entire life on social media. It's time consuming. You go on the bus, people are plugged in. They're listening to music or whatever they're listening to. They're looking down. You could be walking in the street and people are looking down. You could go to a restaurant and people don't even communicate anymore. They're looking at their devices. They're looking at their screens. And I think that's very, very sad. I think people should really learn to communicate more. And I feel that people, I think that they abuse social media too much. So, if I had to do this again, I would do it again. It was such a wonderful experience. And I want to end this video by saying you could do it. You could really, really do it. If you really want to take this video seriously, if you take everything that I'm telling you seriously, please try it. I want to see what everyone has to say. Leave your comments in the comments section below. Hit the like button. Share this video with your friends and family. And also hit that subscribe button so that you can be up to date with any other videos that I upload to this channel. Stay tuned because there are going to be a whole bunch of other videos that you're going to be hearing in the next few weeks. Thank you and have a nice day.